Hello and welcome to Happily Entangled AF. I am narrator Fuzz, and today I want to tell you a story. But this is a story that only has 3 words and will be told using some good Manzanilla watermelon. This story, however, revolves around a young lady known as the Piparo Princess. Young and naive, some say innocent, but this young lady will help us to narrate today's story. And now that your attention is caught, our story begins with the word short.
I remember as a child, I loved wearing my mother's high heels. And back then, maybe 12, 13, 14 thereabouts, I decided I wasn't getting married to no short boy.
Now, every good story has a sprinkle of controversy, which the Piparo Princess brings with her criticism of Gaspi.
Where I come from in Piparo, the air is clean. The place is well maintained. You could take a deep breath, no pollution. And then I decided to start business in Gasparillo. Totally different. The place was so dismal and the air polluted. Made up my mind then. I don't want to get married to no boy from Gasparillo. I can't live in this place.
Better birds have come and better birds have sung. Our story now concludes with the Piparo Princess and the word young.
So in business, I had the opportunity to meet a lot of people. And at that time, the young boys were very immature. I made a mental note. Me and young boys,
And thus brings our 3-word story to a close. The moral of which is simply, be careful what you say, or you may end up eating your words.
we want you to know that no watermelon was wasted in the production of this video. What wasn't eaten is now going to be drunk.
Well, in case you didn't quite catch that, I am the guy who fits that list of all the things that this lady here said she didn't want before she got married. Yeah, so I am that guy who is from Gasparillo, born and bred all the days of my life, unapologetically so. I am also the guy who is technically shorter than her, and I say technically because we're the same height according to her ID cards, but when she wears heels, obviously she becomes taller than I am, but she still wears her heels, ever so often.
I love them, so.
And thirdly, I am also the guy who is younger than she is. How you managed to bypass that one to marry her?
Because you were mature enough, you know?
Mature enough.
Yeah.
You hear that? Enough. I just barely make the cut. Mature enough.
Yeah. So we can have good conversation, and that's an important factor.
Anyways, full disclosure, I want you to know that the only reason we use the word young in this video is because we didn't have enough watermelon remaining to spell out the word cougar. That's it for episode 4 of today's edition of Happily Entangled AF. The bottom line of this episode is simply this, right? Be careful about the things that you wish for, the things that you don't wish for. I think there's a school of thought, the positive energy and the law of the universe people that would tell you that, don't wish for things that you don't want, or don't envision the things that you don't want because you speak them into being. So instead of her focusing on the fact that she would have liked somebody taller, she instead focused on the fact that she didn't want somebody who was short. And the universe doesn't hear the word don't, the universe just hears the word short. So the universe put together a guy who was from Gasparillo, shorter than her and younger than her, and then knock, knock, knock. I came a knocking on your door under the guise of coming to meet with her mother. So I was sent by the universe for this young lady. She made a wish that became a prayer when it reached her lips, and the Lord said, "Hey, take him." Till next week. Bye bye for now. Catch you then. God bless.